Right. Well, it's a pleasure to be back after 5 years. AOSR stays with you forever. It never leaves, and it's just a wonderful feeling to walk back on campus. It's a warm, inviting school. My background is I'm originally from New York. I've lived overseas for 30 plus years working in international education before moving to Rome in 2003. I worked at another American international school in South America, where I lived for many years. Moving to Rome was probably the best thing that ever happened in my life and for my family. And as I said, it stays with you forever.
How has life been away from AOSR?
Ci manca Roma. Ci
Yes.
manca AOSR. It's great being back on campus. I love seeing the smiling faces of the children of all ages. And that's something that AOSR continues to have and should be proud of forever, because whenever I met with alumni, they always remembered being at the school. Even if they were only at AOSR for 1 semester or 1 year, it stayed with them. And that was something, it gave me great pleasure to hear that from alums of all ages, including more recent alums. So there's something about this school that is unique in the world of international education, and I've been to many, many international schools. AOSR stands out above and beyond for me and always will.
And how many years did you do altogether at AOSR?
I was here for 13 years
13
altogether.
years.
Yes.
Wow. So you know very well.
So I remember children in preschool and then graduating.
Yeah.
So they went all through the school with me. It's very emotional
I can
to
imagine.
see them walk across the stage and graduating.
Excellent. What is your role currently?
I currently am the Vice President for International School Services, and my job with ISS is global recruitment. So I recruit heads of schools and leadership positions at international schools all over the world.
Question 2. What recommendations would you like to share with students in regards to meeting the successes you have achieved in your career?
I think I have been successful throughout my career because I've always done what I wanted to do and what I was passionate about. And jobs for me were always things that I wanted to do. They weren't positions that I was unhappy with or counted the days until the job ended or the day ended. It was because I loved what I was doing. And that was always in education, always making a world of difference for children all over the world. And children deserve the best teachers and the best school leaders everywhere. And that's what has been my driving force always. And of course, as a school, head of school, it was about supporting teachers so they could do their job the best possible.
Third question. What book would you suggest to our students?
Well, that's a tough question because I love to read, and I've always loved to read, and reading takes you places. So never go anywhere without a book under your arm. Let's see, if I had to say a book, let me think. Perhaps A Movable Feast by Ernest Hemingway. I remember reading that in high school, and I remember being impressed about what life was like in Paris, the way he described it. And I made a challenge for myself that someday I would live in Paris. And I did. After college and university, I decided to fulfill that dream and move to Paris. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I knew I needed to live in Paris.
That's
And
amazing.
I did. And then I went to university there, and I earned my doctorate at the Sorbonne. So it all worked out really well. It's amazing what a book can do for you.
Awesome. That is fantastic. Last question. What is your favorite Roman dish?
Well, that's a really tough question because I love Italian food, particularly Roman food. So besides the pizza,
Yeah.
I would have to say a pasta matriciana, a pasta cacio e pepe, probably cacio e pepe.
Very good choices. Thank you very much, Dr.
Grazie.
Pfannl. Thank you.
A dopo, a presto.
Arrivederci. Grazie.
Arrivederci, grazie.